Hello YouTube, this is Unger to the Max here, and I'm glad you've enjoyed the video collaborations that I've done with various guests I brought onto the show in the past few weeks. I plan on continuing to do those and bringing various guests onto the show. At some point in the future, I will be bringing my friend Joe Harbasevich onto the show. He is a big Carolina Panthers fan, but we gotta somehow make our schedules line up. And for all the Browns' opponents this season, I'm looking to do a video collaboration for week by week. So when they played the Bengals week 2, I want to do a video with a Bengals YouTuber. Or when we play the Giants week 15 on the road at New York, I want to try and do a video with a Giants YouTuber. I'm not going to go through the whole schedule, but I'm looking to do a video collaboration of some sort with a fan from every one of the Browns' opponents this season. So that's the Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, and then the Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, Washington, Texans, Jaguars, Titans, Colts, and then the Jets and Raiders. So if you know any YouTuber that fits the bill for any of those teams, comment below. I already have a Jets fan in mind, and I already have a Ravens fan in mind, but I don't know about any of the other teams. So if you know anybody that you think would be interested in doing a video collaboration with me to discuss the Browns game against that opponent, write them down in the comment section below with a link to the channel. So, you might have noticed that I'm wearing a San Antonio Spurs shirt. I got this shirt when they were playing the Memphis Grizzlies at AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. Like I said before, I'm trying to see a game at all 30 current NBA teams' arenas, and when I go to these arenas, I try to get some piece of paraphernalia. So, when I was at San Antonio to see the Spurs, I got this t-shirt. But it's actually perfect that I'm wearing a Spurs shirt, because earlier today, I was watching the 2013 NBA Finals. I believe it was Game 1 between the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat. Now, ultimately, Miami won the series in 7 games, but that's because Tim Duncan was out of the game in Game 6 with about a minute to go in the fourth quarter, I believe it was, which allowed Chris Bosh to get the rebound off a missed three-pointer by LeBron James, kick it out to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen drained the three-pointer, sending the game to overtime. And then in overtime, Danny Green tried to go up for a three-pointer to give the Spurs the lead, I believe it was. Or tie the game. I don't remember exactly which one. But Chris Bosh blocked it, meaning there would be a Game 7. But, like I said, Ray Allen hit the key three-pointer. Okay? So, here's my question. We know Ray Allen is one of the greatest shooters of all time. He had the record for most three-pointers made in NBA history. I believe Steph Curry is coming close to breaking that record. I don't remember exactly. But do you think that Ray Allen's jersey should get retired by the Boston Celtics or the Miami Heat? If I were the Boston Celtics, I would not retire Ray Allen's jersey. Yes, he was a part of the Big Three that helped them capture the NBA championship in 2008 after surviving 2 7-game series against the Atlanta Hawks and Cleveland Cavaliers, respectively, in which the Celtics did not lose on their home court during either of those 2 series. But after the 2012 season, yeah, after the 2012 season, when the Celtics lost to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, Ray Allen jumped ship and left Boston to join Miami. Now, at the time, Miami and Boston were arch rivals because, both teams had big threes. And like I've said many times, I would argue it was the Boston Celtics who started the whole super team thing by bringing in Ray Allen via trade from the Seattle Supersonics, who should still be a team. Sorry, Oklahoma City. You deserve to have an NBA team. You do. But not at the expense of another city like Seattle. No. I would have been fine if OKC. I would have been fine if you got the Thunder via NBA expansion. But to take the Supersonics away from Seattle, I'm sorry, that's not right. No. I'm not okay with any team relocating. I didn't like it, for example, when the Nets left New Jersey to become the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't like it when the Rams left St. Louis and moved to Los Angeles and became the LA Rams. I especially didn't like it when the Chargers left San Diego and moved to LA to become the LA Chargers. The Ravens are a little bit different because, Art Modell, yes, he moved the team to Baltimore, but in a sense he didn't, because ultimately the name Browns and their logo, which the Browns don't have a logo. I'm sorry, but you will never convince me that an orange helmet is a logo. You just won't. If they wanted to say their logo was the elf, I'd be fine with that. But no, the Browns say their logo is an orange helmet. Sorry, that's not going to fly. But anyway, with the Ravens, brown and orange stayed in Cleveland. The name Browns stayed in Cleveland. The orange helmet, which again is not a logo, as I just expressed, stayed in Cleveland. And their history stayed in Cleveland. So essentially, the Ravens were an expansion team. But anyway, getting back to the main point, which is, do you think Ray Allen should get his jersey retired by the Boston Celtics? I say no, he should not. Because after the 2012 season, in which again the Celtics lost to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, in which the Heat would go on to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder in 5 games to win their second championship in franchise history and LeBron's first ever NBA championship, Ray Allen would join Miami. And like I said, he would hit one of the biggest shots in NBA Finals history. I didn't say the biggest shot. I said one of the biggest shots in NBA Finals history. So don't get it confused. Okay? But, of course, in 2014, the Spurs would come back and just dismantle the Miami Heat in 5 games to capture their 5th NBA title. That's still well short of the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers, who have 17 championships and 16 championships, respectively. I would love to see a Celtics-Lakers NBA Finals matchup in the near future. Not this season. I mean next season, when hopefully all sports are back to normal. But one more quick thing before I go. It sounds like the NBA is going to be resuming on sometime towards the end of this month in Disney World, with 22 teams coming back. Unfortunately, the Cleveland Cavaliers will not be one of them because the Cavaliers were the bottom of the barrel in the Eastern Conference. But it sounds like the NBA might try the whole 1-16 format instead of doing Eastern Conference against Western Conference. And you know what that could mean if we do the 1 through 16 format? we could end up with a Lakers against Clippers NBA Finals. Think how exciting that would be. I would love that. You have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Patrick Beverly, Marcus Morris, Ivica Zubac, Reggie Jackson, Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams against Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, Avery Bradley, Alex Caruso, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee for the NBA championship. I would love that. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Josh's Sports Vlogs. If you did, punch that subscribe button like a UFC fighter. And punch that like button. Until next time, this is Unger to the Max, signing off with a salute to you. I got that from the Columbus Blue Jackets. P.S. Put the NBA back on iTunes.